the game and took on a character of that first person of Gordon Freeman. So
Hmm.
he just, you hear his inner thoughts as he's wandering the halls and dealing with all the shenanigans. And it's super popular, and it's been around for a long time. And
Hmm.
and I ended up meeting him, and he was a really nice guy, but I didn't really, and I knew he had done this, and I'd seen some clips of his series, but now that I've played the game, I started to watch it, and it's really, really fun. So it's a very, very fun way to, you know, very, very creative way to take a first person game and add a unique voice to it.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that I think it's called machinima that you're talking about.
I've heard of that.
That,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's the stuff that people have done with that, starting with I don't it may not have started with Red versus Blue, but that's the first major one I ever heard of was Red versus Blue.
And what's that? What's Red versus
Uh,
Blue? Is that a game?
Red versus Blue is based on Halo.
Right. Okay. There's some in the chat. Somebody mentioned that. Yeah, that was another. That does sound like that might have been one of the
So
first
it's
ones.
just it's movies built around video game engines, and the stuff that they've come up with is just ingenious.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah. So it's and watching it and having played the game enough, it you realize that it looks very fluid, but you can tell that the editing is just, it must have been very painstaking for him
Mhm.
to get everything right and the timing right and stuff. So it's cool. It's neat when people pull things like that off.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, Sunday. You guys having a how's it? Is it you have sun out in your? Anybody have? Oh, you're. What's the weather like in good old Arizona?
oh, it's always bright and sunny every day. If nothing
Oh,
else, the easiest job in the world is Arizona weatherman.
yeah, right. Exactly. There's an old movie, a Steve Martin movie called L.A. Story, and he plays a weatherman, and um, he would pre-record his weather reports because it was always the same.
Man, I miss Steve Martin movies.
I
It's going
know.
back. We're old.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how well some of those hold up. I'd be curious. I'm always afraid to go back to some of those. Anyways, we're
Go back to watching The Jerk.
yeah. All right, let's do this thing. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Conversations with Curtis. Happy Sunday. How you doing? We're very excited to get back to our playthrough of Rama. Oh wait, we're not playing Rama anymore. Bummer. I really was excited about getting into that. No, we're here to play some more Spycraft. I wasn't here the first time, so Noah and Daniel will be having to catch me up, which I'm excited about. I've heard good things about this. I know nothing about it, so I'll be coming in late. But I hope you guys are doing well. How's your weekend going? Seeing some folks show up here, which is great. Paul, I remember you seeing the story of Ibelin once with World of Warcraft animations. There's also Machinima of World of Warcraft, for example. Yeah, I'm up for it. I'd be love to see more of those types of things. Um, anyway, we're here. It's Sunday. Good to see you guys. Noah and Daniel are back, and I have not. I have not had a chance to tell Noah about the new addition to our family, so maybe we can pull up a Daniel, maybe if you can uh, pull up a picture that I posted uh, on Discord. Yeah, that'd be great. Okay, anyways, I just want to get into the thank yous. Let's do that right now. Thanks to our Patreon and coffee members. There they are. Adam being our newest member. I think we actually just got a couple of, I may be mistaken, but I thought I saw in an email alert that we have one or two more. So thank you for joining and being a part of our team and our family and keeping this channel going. If you're able to help these guys, help us, help entertain you, then we'd love you to join. Just go to patreon.com or if you want your money to get to more of your money to get to us, then go to coffee.com/CWC. Our top seven, oh, our top four donors, our only four donors over the past 7 days are the wonderful Those Deaf Mutes, the awesome Top Fuel, the amazing Zero Cleft, and the outstanding Ozzy Astra. Thanks for your support, you guys. If you can help us today, that would be awesome. Latest donor, Holger Jost at $5. Oh, Daniel's got a new little thing going here. Yeah, what's our these spies are daft. Yeah, I came up with that one. How's that for a good pun? Um, so that's our goal for today. Whopping $2. See if you can help us out. All right, let's bring out the team. Let's bring them out. There they are. What's up?
Hey,
Hey,
What up?
welcome. How you
what's
guys
this
doing?
about a new family member?
Well, uh, we got ourselves a pup.
All right.
Yeah, and Daniel's gonna show you the pup in just a second here.
Wait. Talk about the
And this,
pup while I get this.
yeah,
What
it
kind of
was
doggy is it?
well, we used to have. Oh, I've only ever had female dogs or cats. So there he is.
All right. Very
I'd like to
handsome.
I'd like to introduce you to Inigo Montoya. He's a German Shepherd, Golden Retriever mix. At least that's what they tell us.
Scandi
And
tipped
he's
10
5
pieces
months
late.
old. And
Gotta
there's
meet that
Daniel,
$2
very
girl.
upset about my dog. Why? Why do you hate my dog so much?
Thank you, Scandy.
Yeah, thank you, Scandy. Is there a voice that goes with that? I don't think we're hearing sound, Daniel.
Okay, I'll share the sound. There you
All
go.
right. But anyway, yeah. So we've had him for 2 weeks now. He's awesome, super super fun.
Is he house trained already, or
There, pretty close. We've had some, we've it's been a journey, um, and you realize quickly that whenever he goes in the house, it's our fault. We just aren't seeing the signs, and then once you start to
yeah?
see him
It's
sniffing
as
around,
as
and
long as long as you're vigilant about it and you just reinforce it positively, they catch on very quickly. Thaco, my dog, I don't know where he learned it, but he learned it within a couple days.
oh wow. Yeah,
He
no,
picked
it's
it
been a
right
little
up.
longer for us, but he's getting there, and we haven't had an accident in 3 days now. So far we're
It's
doing
great.
good. He's pretty good on the leash, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Who came up with the name, or was that from the shelter?
Well, we there was a dog we were looking at prior to meeting Inigo, and his name was Porthos, and we thought, oh, that's funny. The shelter just they'll basically just take a theme and they go with it.
Yeah.
Like so they had Porthos, Aramis, D'Artagnan, and all that, and then this group
Uh-huh.
of dogs were all Z's, like Zephyr, Zion, just a bunch of Z's.
Uh-huh.
But when we were considering Porthos, we thought, oh, I love the idea of a swashbuckling, swordsman.
Sure.
And then of course, we all love that movie and that book, really the book more than anything. In fact, my kids gave me this as a Christmas present um,
Wow.
last year. Is it still working? Oh, I think the batteries are down. But if you press the button, you hear some of his, I do not think that word means what you think it means. Those kinds of things there. So, anyways, he is Inigo Montoya, and we're happy to have him. So.
That's great. I hope this
Yeah.
works out better.
Yeah, I know. I know the last one was not so much. He is such a lover of people though, and I don't see any of the kind of issues we had with our
Mm.
other rescue. How's Thaco doing?
He's doing great. He's very friendly. He's maybe a little too friendly at times. He wants to meet everybody. So like when he's out on walks and he sees people, he wants to say hello, and he pulls on his leash, and he sometimes wants to dart out in front of traffic, and that's not good. So he's
No.
we gotta be very careful when he's out around people. So but we're trying to get
Yeah.
him to socialize a little more, to get him to calm down a little bit. I think once he sees that people are not such a big something you need to rush out and greet people all the time. I think once he calms down a little bit, he'll be a little
Yeah. How old
more
is he now? Is he
connected.
like 3?
We don't know how old he is because I found him. He was a
Right.
stray dog, so we think he's around 5 or 6.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Um, all right. Well, Daniel, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
How
People in
you
the
doing,
chat,
man? How you doing, man on the right?
Don't get me started on Discord. I changed my name on the server, so my handle on the Conversations with Curtis server at the moment is Dude on the Right.
Dude on the right. I tried to get that comment off before you could see it, but I'm glad you turned it into a fun joke. But
Yes,
So-
Zero Cleft. Thaco's name is to hit armor class 0. That's exactly what it stands for. Yeah.
So people in the chat are talking about your new camera. Do you have a new camera, or did you get a faster internet connection, or did you get better lighting? Which one is it? Because you still have the same camera as always.
a lot of questions you gave him there.
Yeah. A lot of options. One of those
Are you
is...
talking to me or are you talking to Noah?
I'm talking to you.
I'm talking to you.
I'm on the Mac. I'm on the Mac. So the Mac has the best camera. It's so good. And so I can't play any games on this, but when you're in control, I always go here, and it's such a more pleasant, it's better lighting. I'm in my office. But when I play solo, I've got to go into the little closet. I've got the webcam. I've got to deal with NVIDIA broadcast and all that crap. I feel like I go into a little hellhole when I go into my own streaming room.
Well, the Mac camera may be a bit better, but if you have better lighting in the other office, then
I've got lights everywhere. I've got 2 ring lights. I got another light that goes, I mean, it's nothing but lights, and it still doesn't give me it's, don't get me started on this. It drives me crazy. This is like just a couple of lights and a window, and I'm great. It's the best.
Well, you look younger. You look like 1996 Curtis.
It's the T-shirt. It's the shirt.
The T-shirt. Yeah, I got the pocket. Look at that. It's a little too dark for Curtis. All right, you guys got to catch me up on some stuff. What are we doing here? What's going on?
Well, we play Thorn, if I recall correctly. I think we're CIA. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you had to choose a character that you were going to be? Is that what?
No.
Thorn is?
No. That's just who we are.
Okay.
And the plot is that a major Russian politician, I believe a presidential candidate, gets assassinated by a man with a sci-fi gun.
Okay.
He's got a really high-tech magnetic rifle that he used to kill this Russian presidential candidate, and his code name is Harmonica. Because that's the most intimidating.
That's our
sound.
guy. We're codename Harmonica.
No.
That's
The assassin of the presidential candidate is named Harmonica.
Oh, we're not the assassin. We're going to try to get the assassin. Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to stop the assassin because our Russian informants have told us that the next target is the president of the United States.
Oh, this is not good.
That's not good.
This could be trouble.
So we have captured, I think where we left off is...
Wait a sec.
Top fuel tipped $10. Hello the dude on the left, hello the dude in the middle, and hello the dude on the right. Paul, you should pick out not an ordinary thermos but a special water thermos for Montoya's long walks.
I'm picking out a thermos for you. Not an ordinary thermos for you. Okay. Yes, thank you.
We're all the dude on the right today.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate that. Okay.
Let's see.
So
Anyway,
so where are we in our hunt for the assassin?
well, we've captured a suspect, someone who helped steal the sci-fi rifle that was used to kill the Russian guy.
Okay.
A woman who seduced one of the scientists that made the rifle. Oh.
Schwex tipped 20 pieces of 8. Hey now. Harmonica is a more dangerous name than it seems. After all, it has the word harm in it.
Oh, harm.
Wex is back. I haven't
That's
had
right.
a good Wex pun in a while. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. It was a good
Anyway,
one.
we captured a woman who helped steal the rifle, and now we have something of an ethical dilemma. In that,
I love those.
there are many ways to get answers out of someone who's been captured and placed into CIA custody. Some more violent than others, and I believe the choice we have now is whether or not to employ those enhanced interrogation methods or not.
Oh, I think we have to, right?
So that was what I was going to leave to you. Is
Wow.
now that we're brought up to speed and now that you're in control,
Oh wow, how am I in control?
how we
Okay.
want to interrogate this young lady who
I
may
think
be
that
behind who may be behind an assassination plot behind the president.
gotcha. You know, it just dawned on me. I'm not wearing my headphones. I'm going to grab my headphones, and that's probably going to help with your sound. Are you
No, the
hearing?
sound is it's fine.
Okay, it's kind of weird not wearing headphones though. Look at I see you guys with your nice headphones on.
Maybe that's why you look younger.
That's right. I'm not. I don't have a couple things on my
Luke
ears.
says this is pre-Guantanamo Bay, right? I believe this is pre-9/11.
Yeah, this is pretty
So
nice.
this was
what
made in
year
a
is
more
this?
naive time.
Is this another 96 game?
Yeah,
96, yeah.
It's the
What
best
the hell?
FMV
That's
game
like
from
the
1996.
That's crazy how many games came out that year. That's a lot of 96 games. Um, all right. Well, I think so. What are we doing? You guys do, I don't know. I'm nervous because I just should watch a
Well,
little.
the first thing we got to do is go to Russia, so that means there's a disc swap coming up right away. So
Okay.
Daniel's got to be on this.
Okay. Moscow.
I'm gonna get my headphones though because it's gonna make it better to hear the game.
Okay, you got some time.
You got some time. You give me so little credit that I can make the disc swap in less than 5 seconds.
I give you all the credit in the world. I think you're very talented at this. You did it. See?
Yay! Wait, what about London? Did we go to London?
No, I don't think we can. Can we? I don't see it.
Okay. You're in control, Noah.
Okay. Well, I don't know why it gives us Birdsong as an option. Birdsong is an informant that we have within the Russian intelligence community. So I guess we'll see him, see what he has to say.
Okay. I already like this better than Rama.
Door's locked.
Now, have either of you played this game before?
Yeah.
I have, but I have very little memory of it.
And Daniel, you have played too?
Yeah, I really like it. It's my favorite FMV game from 1996. Not like those other crappy games from 1996.
Come into the alley. I must talk with you.
What happened? Things
Oh.
have changed.
Come into the alley. I must talk with you, she said. Okay, we might get into a shootout here, so be careful.
Okay, I'll take control if there's a shootout.
Okay.
So, we're first.
I cannot be seen with you, but take this. It should be interesting reading. Things are not what they seem. Think. Who benefits most from Dubansky's death? Polyakov. And who are Polyakov's cronies? Things have not changed as much here as everyone thinks. The hammer and sickle still weighs heavily on our lives.
I already love this game. This is great.
That was some good acting. She was acting like she was cold because it's
Yeah.
Russia, you see.
She was.
No, I'm serious.
She
That
had-
was good.
Yeah, she had
She
some
was-
fur on, and she actually she bundled up a little bit. We should have had some wind, a little bit of wind.
We have Ying
Oh.
in the interrogation chamber downstairs. She's waiting for you.
Okay,
All right. Thanks. We'll have a chat with her. I'm moving her to the bullpen.
so
Oh,
I'll
you get
have a
the
chat
photos,
with.
so-
I'll have a
Let's
chat
not
with her. Is
torture her.
is the interrogation, and the bullpen is the torture.
Okay, well, this is Paul. This is up to you. If you want to go straight to the enhanced interrogation, we move her to the bullpen.
Yeah.
But if you want to try,
No, well, now
I-
I'm feeling a little less.
I mean, you were so
Spirited.
enthusiastic about the torture part. It seemed like you were so morally corrupt at the beginning of the live stream, but now,
Well, I didn't know anything. Now I'm seeing these people, and they seem nice. And let's go talk to her. Let's see how she's doing.
okay.
I hope you get the information you need. Give me a
Thanks.
call in the intercom if
for-
you need anything.
For what it's worth, I agree with you because I'm more of a carrot than stick kind of guy.
Okay.
But let's save. I'm gonna save real fast. I'm gonna save over my previous game here. Okay.
In the meantime, I want to ask the people in the... Oh. I was
Sorry.
gonna say. No more.
No meantime yet. We gotta
I
cut
see a
through-
red
oh,
door, and I want to paint it black.
Hi. Looks like she's got she's going to be recording some music or something. If you want to get out of here, tell me about the peg theft. If we
The
caught
peg
your
is the
friend-
rifle.
Okay. We caught your friend Wayne Allen. Or is it Grendel from Beowulf? Let's do that. Because I know the...
You're full of crap. Wayne's way too smart to be caught by someone like you.
All right, let's put her in the chamber. Let's I think we got to put her in the bullpen. So she's mean. She's talking mean to us. How about I may be smarter than you think. I've got your boyfriend. Yeah, sure that. But we went big.
You've got nothing.
Oh man, she's tough.
We could triple down. I bet Grendel's gonna be lonely rotting in his cell.
Yeah, good. Let's do it. We're not gonna let her get away with this. Ooh!
Oh, she
Put her in
spit on you.
Right on
bullpen,
the
man.
camera.
Yeah, I like the color scheme though. What is that? Does she have is that like her? That's not a tattoo. It looks more like a brand on her arm.
That's a
Tattoo, and
tattoo.
she's got a
That's
denim
a-
jacket because it's the 90s.
I think I'll go
Denim-
wipe my
a
face.
denim
I'll see if
vest.
Grendel wants to cooperate. Let's do that.
Okay.
Oh,
So anyway, now
let's
you have
look
an
at this
inventory.
file.
Yeah.
So anyway, we have a live stream tomorrow that's called Breaking the Fourth Wall.
Oh,
Now,
good. We should talk about that.
Now, I want to
Because
ask
don't know
before we
what
talk
we're
about
doing.
that live stream, I want to ask the people in the chat what they think the live stream is about, given the name of the live stream.
And the reason Daniel's asking the chat that is that he nor I have come up with any sort of plan about what that is. So your guesses are as good as ours. I guess I gave way too much there. Sorry about that. I think Daniel's always got a plan. I hope.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
I was-
This guy's
I
name is
spaced out.
Yuri so and so, and let's look at that again. I want to see.
Oh, okay.
This is the guy this is the assassin guy.
No, this is a guy that we've been working with that's been getting us information. But apparently, the woman was telling us that he is benefiting from the situation, so he may not be entirely honest with us. That's what she was
Gotcha.
telling us.
This alias is Reaper Karamazov, Michael. He knows a bunch of people. Personal affiliations, Brotherhood of Moscow Police Officers, International Association of Law Enforcement. Okay, so he's a badass operative, East Berlin and Moscow. All right. Okay.
Okay. Let's try going back in. I want to see what happens if we just go back in.
All right. I think we got off on the wrong foot. Can we just try to, get along?
We can
this
start
time?
over.
If you want to get out of here, tell me about the peg theft. We caught your friend. We did that already.
Take a hike. You've got nothing.
All right. Well, listen. You seem like you're in a bad mood. If you work with
me or try to go to the SVR.
Oh, he's got who gave her a fake cigarette?
You can't smoke in here.
From one buffoon agency to another.
She's awesome.
Take a hike. You've got nothing.
All right, we're not getting anywhere with her. Do we? Let me get Max on the intercom.
Max here.
Uh-oh.
What can I help you with?
I'm through with the Ying. You can have her. I'm putting. Yeah, she's kind of asking for it. I guess we have to put her in the
You're
bullpen.
not getting what you need? I'll get her moved if you think it's really necessary.
Ooh,
But I have
she's
to
like
say, I
saying.
object to using torture.
What about the Geneva
I am not going to
Convention,
take
guys?
responsibility for any corpses. You go
Whoa,
too
whoa,
far
whoa.
with it, and there'll be hell to pay.
Enough with
Corpses.
the T word. No torture. It's enhanced interrogations. Little waterboarding. That's all.
It's just a little, it's kind of fun diving into a game at this late stage. There's the bullpen.
Nice
Oh,
stock
boy.
sound effect there. Good.
Yeah. You can change your mind now. I mean, the look of this, other than it being all pixelated, is really cool.
Yeah, it's really high quality. Unlike the other FMV games from 1996.
Shut up. What happened to you? What happened to you? You used to be like I used to be your idol. The game was all. It was everything. It was
I know. I'm
fantastic.
prepping for tomorrow's live stream because it's all gonna be about, you know.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, look at that. Did we do that? Tell me about the pig theft.
I'm actually not sure what this.
That's probably a
turn it up.
higher
Yep.
voltage. We can just keep it down low for now. She's like a tough nut to crack here. Tell me about
Yeah.
the pig theft.
This thing turns all the way up to 11 apparently.
What is your relation? So every time you touch a okay, what's gonna happen? Wait, I don't know what's going on. When you click one of those things, does that give her a jolt?
Yeah, well, apparently it does, but it's not working.
Oh god, he's going up a little. I empathize with her. I got my character got shock treatment too. If you turn it too high, we're probably going to turn her from a captive to a corpse. I've never actually watched this option.
Give me
much.
control for a sec, Noah.
Yeah.
Is she tied to a tickling machine?
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna keep turning it up and asking about the peg theft.
Oh, can we kill her accidentally? Because they did say
Yeah.
something about it.
Yeah, we
think we can.
We can kill her. We can and we will if we have to.
Boy, Daniel, you're getting pretty. Wow. Okay.
Okay, she's at 122 beats per minute. This is
Now,
we're not getting anywhere here.
Is she not answering any questions? Have you been trying? Those are the questions you're trying to ask, and she just is moaning and
Who do you work for? Maybe if we turn down, she'll talk more. I'll turn it down a little bit.
Yeah, that's how torture works. When they get softer, that's when they give you the answers.
It's not working.
All right, then maybe we should.
This isn't working.
No, it doesn't seem like it's working.
Yup, and she's at 166. So she's gonna die soon.
Fuck it.
All right, let's push.
I'm freelance.
I'm a freelance. We got something from her.
How did she get to
We
204? Wow.
We did. We actually got somewhere there.
Gamersgrotto is telling us the best ending. We need to avoid sending people to the bullpen. So this might be our only bullpen.
Too late for that.
Let me go.
Yeah, this is kind of creepy. Let's let her out.
She's toast.
Can we get out of this? Do we kill her?
Who did you deliver the weapon to?
A smuggler. Oh, in Pensioners. Scouty. Easy entry to him. He knew nothing.
Okay, let's get out. Can we get out of this? This is actually way more just I didn't expect.
I'm trying to
this.
get out of it. Oh, actually,
Yeah.
can we exit? Exit.
Yeah, this is coming to this game new. I didn't quite realize the how realistic they were going to make this. So let's
Case
stay
Officer
away from
Thorne,
the bullpen from now
welcome
on.
to
That was not-
I've moved Ying.
Hey, way too late.
I warned you against torture. I've had Ying moved to the interrogation room gladly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never again. Sorry, Ying.
We're gonna start just do this again.
I didn't steal the peg. From one buffoon agency to another.
Got your friend Wayne. I might have.
Take a hike, you've got nothing.
She's gonna spit on us again, but we kind of deserve it. I'm gonna leave you to think a bit. Okay.
Okay, so now I don't know what to do because we didn't really get anything.
If I remember correctly, then the only two options you have are either torture, or you can convince her that you actually have that Wayne guy. And the way you convince her is by
let's
doctoring.
reload. Let's reload.
Doctoring a photo. So,
Right. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna reload. I go to the office. I forgot about the Photoshop. Yeah, Gamer's Grotto, you're right.
Okay.
Photo doc.
Photo doctoring tool enabled.
Okay. Introduction. We have to win her loyalty by making her think we have her lover gun in custody. Alter the photograph to correctly reflect this. Make sure you're clear on the intel you've got. Any pertinent intel is in the CIA archives. So basically,
Power
we're
play
just, I
compartment
believe,
accessed.
we're just dragging somebody's
Federal
head
Bureau
on top of the body.
Investigation accessed.
But I'm not sure how to get the. I'm trying to right click and say save image as I would on the internet, but
wait,
that's obviously
what
not
about the
working.
receive? No. Okay, go back to the photo doc.
Photo doctoring.
Say
Start.
start.
There you go.
Object library: English, Korean, Turkish, Israeli. Oh.
Oh wow, those are actual Israeli newspapers from the time. Amazing stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm actually not sure what to do here.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, you need to convince her that Wayne is in the interrogation room. And I remember spending hours on making the size of the face fit the original photo. So you need to pick one of the faces from the Grendel tab and place it on the current photo. Yep. So
yeah, but I'm not sure which one.
So I
maybe
guess
you have to look at the.
So I guess one that fits the lighting. So look at the lighting in the room. So you have light source coming in from the left side of his face. So, for example...
Are you sure you think so?
Yeah, because look at the photo. The right side of his face is a bit darker than the left side because the lamp is to the left of that person. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that.
I think it looks flawless.
Looks pretty. We got a big old head. Oh, you made it a bit smaller. That's good.
So that doesn't
Still
make
too
sense
big.
because the lamp should be right in front of him if he's looking that way, and so the lighting is wrong. And now his head is too small.
Maybe you should take control of this one, because I'm not.
Okay, I think it's this one.
That looks
Oh,
good.
that does look good.
Thank you. Again, I spent hours on this back in '96. So
But I'm guessing we need to add a newspaper and cigarettes so she buys, so she
yeah.
believes that
So
we are where we say we are.
look at that.
That looks pretty good.
So the cigarettes, I don't remember which brand he smokes. Do you?
No.
Is it in his file? It's probably in his file.
Let's go. Can we click back? The back button?
Yeah, then I'll have to redo everything.
Case
Never mind.
Officer
Redo everything?
Thorne.
Shit. Sorry.
Welcome to Interlink. Controlled access authenticated.
Wait, where was the?
It was go forward. Click forward.
In the
If you look,
photo?
okay, click photo doc. Click photo doc. Click introduction. I clicked CIA archives where it said the blue link,
Power play
right.
compartment accessed.
and I clicked Grendel file.
So Grendel file.
Federal Bureau of Investigation accessed.
But that's as much as I know. That's as far as I ever got. Intelligence report. Click on that. Move up. Yeah, that.
So as a former.
The empty box of Emperor filterless was found pinned to the victim's chest with a blade. I'm looking at the second paragraph bottom.
Did anyone tell us what brand of cigarettes he smokes?
Yeah, it was Emperor filterless, it says.
Okay. And that'll be that. Let's head.
So if we didn't do the right cigarettes, she would say, that's not him. He's not smoking the same. So we need to do everything right so she can.
Okay, so the brand is
Emperor filterless.
But there's three
Emperor
of them. Does it matter?
Yeah, there are three because you need to have the exact angle that the table has. So, for example, we can't place this one because it doesn't make any sense, regardless of where you place it. This one.
I'd get in trouble. This is the kind of game I would just.
That's why in this game, if you don't doctor the image correctly, then you need to torture her. These are your only two options.
No more torture. Doctoring, yes. Torturing, no.
Okay. Now, regarding the newspaper...
Use the middle one.
There's four of them. There's
yeah, but which language?
Oh, the Turkish one.
Turkish one. Trying to figure out from which date this newspaper is. Just for funsies. Okay, the Turkish one. Like so?
That looks too big.
Yeah.
That's
like so. Okay. Print. No, wait. No, that looks wrong.
No, you were right. It's the middle one. And someone and we got verification from the chat.
Okay. Print.
Looks good to me. I'd buy it.
Good job on the photo.
Yay. Buried with Dubansky stuff, but Jamie Seaton asked me to check on you. The Grendel photo looks great. Light sourcing and perspective are on target. Keep it in your briefcase. All right. Who's that?
Deep faked.
That's Greg McManus. All right.
Okay, take control, Noah.
I'm going to save real fast here.
Now we got to show it to her.
Yeah. How she'll believe us.
Maybe she'll forget. Maybe bygones be bygones.
Well, we restored the game, so she
Okay,
doesn't know
so it
what
never
we
happened.
did. Yeah.
That never happened.
It never happened. If you want to get out of here, tell me about the peg theft. Take a look at this. I've got Grendel. Let's talk. Nice.
I'm listening.
But we can't hear anything, Daniel.
Really?
Can't?
No, I stopped sharing, I think. I don't see the
No,
share of the
but
game.
Noah can hear the game, right?
Yeah, I can hear it.
What? I can't hear.
So I think your headphones are not linked to Zoom.
No, they were a second ago. All right, just keep going. Okay.
Here's the deal. You've got some options.
Yeah, it's not working for me here. I might have to go.
What are my choices?
If I go, it's not going to screw anything up, right? I just got to make you the.
It's gonna mess up the entire live stream, but sure, go ahead.
Well, I can't hear anything. I cannot hear nothing.
Wait, can you hear us?
I can hear you. I can watch. I can see the game, and it's pinned, but I don't have normally I have a visual of the game.
I had this problem once before, and quitting the call and rejoining did help.
Yeah.
Wait.
so
Let me turn off the audio sharing and restart it because
Yeah,
you
do that.
changed your audio devices just now, right?
Earlier, but I could hear the game earlier when we were torturing her. I heard that.
Okay.
That came in nice and clear.
Okay. Can you hear this? Wait. Did you hear that?
No, I'm not hearing nothing.
Okay. Then
I'm
just leave the conversation and rejoin.
I need to make you the host. How did I do that? There we go. I don't know. It makes me the host every time I join, so I'm going to make you the host.
Just leave the conversation. Don't close the conversation.
I just want to be safe. All right, I'm going to leave, and I'll be right back.
So anyways, some of you guys guessed correctly what the Breaking the Fourth Wall title means. Not saying which one of you, but one of you was correct. Kinda.
All right, I think. Oops.
Okay, no, turn
Okay.
off your video.
Oh, I gotta. I'm actually not sure how to.
Hit the video button. You have the.
Oh, do I have to turn it off and turn it back on?
No, I do,
Oh, okay.
but I'm
Sorry,
not
guys.
sure how.
Do you have the toolbar at the top?
It's at the top now. No, I can't.
MDQP tipped $5. Good. Old tech issues. This is the
Old tech.
CWC I know and love.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah,
man.
I got it.
Thank you.
There
Thank
we
you for pitying us and
Thanks you for pitying us. It's still not
donating
working,
to
but
the
that's okay.
cause.
Just keep going.
Okay, especially okay. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard a little bling.
Okay. So that's fixed. Noah take control.
Okay, so do we want to threaten to send him to a gulag, or say maybe I'll be nice? I think I'll say speak up or Grendel goes to a gulag for life.
All right.
I'm listening.
All right, good. Yeah, I can hear that now.
Grendel's talking Raven.
Ooh, that's a better option because that means he told you her nickname.
I'm listening.
All right, she's still listening. You lie to me, and we're gonna have a place called Bull. No, that's no more bullpen. If you tell the truth, Grendel joins you in freedom. That's good. That's a carrot. That's the carrot that you like. If your info checks out.
What do you want to know?
Well,
What was your role in the peg theft? Yeah.
I was to steal and deliver the peg to Felix Scody in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. He's a real jerk. He tried to kiss me. I nearly killed him. Now I may have.
now we may have. All right. Well,
Who do you work for?
I've done
Who do
some
you work
contract
for?
work for a group called Procat. It's a paycheck. A big paycheck.
Can you tell me about Procat?
I don't know anything else.
Come on, what else do you know?
I told you I don't know anything more!
don't spit on me
Can I
again.
go now?
Yeah, sure. It's all good.
Well,
That's how
I'm gonna go.
interrogations work.
Just tell us what you know. And
Oh,
Get you home.
we got a fax.
Case Officer Thorne. Welcome to Intel.
Killers for hire. Thorn.
Something strange happening back
Go
here.
for
I
it.
looked up this file in Procat organization, but the information had been hidden, I think, by David Holt. I finally tracked down an expanded Procat file that seems to make more sense. Anyway, I've put it all in a case file for you. Check it out. What was Holt thinking? You might want to talk to him and this John Blake person. They're both all over these files.
Controlled access authenticated.
We're in.
Power play compartment accessed.
Oh, case file Procat.
Linking to Office of Information Resources. Archives are available.
Thorn,
Okay.
here's the Procat information I've been able to gather so far.
Okay, so we have Procat and Procat Large. Just like McDonald's meals.
Small criminal ring headed by ex-KGB operative Nikolai Melnikov. Former Melnikov was fired for the KGB for his brutal actions in putting down Mujahideen rebels in Jalalabad. Turning mercenary, his band began a string of burglaries and hijackings, occasionally for hire, but primarily for their own gain. When Melnikov was killed in an attempt at a Zurich jewelry broker, the ring fell apart. The few remaining members apparently scattered to the four winds. Hang on, I got more mail.
Jalalabad is the most made-up name ever.
This is where we stand. We've eliminated most of the low-level agency employees from the list of possible moles. But that's not surprising. Our mole has access, directly or otherwise, to high-level information. I'll keep you informed.
Who was that guy?
Thorne.
That
It was the former head of the CIA.
Oh, all right.
Literally the
Yeah.
the actual former
In
head
real
of the CIA.
life.
Seriously, that guy
Yeah.
was?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Dang.
And we were just
I've
talking about
downloaded-
we were just talking last week about the fact that he was a consultant on this game, and then a month after the game was released, he died in a weird canoe accident.
No.
Yep. Look it up.
Whoa. I don't need to. I got you.
Eclipse tool to your workstation. The tool now allows you to see you had the access to the Procat file. Remember, Eclipse only displays formal channels of access. Access outside the normal chain of command is not displayed. The mole may be information from a friend, lover, as well as blackmail. Odds are slipping. Jamie Seaton just showed me the files on Procat. The more I think about it, the more frightening it becomes. If this organization is run by spies who fled the intelligence organizations around the world, then there's nothing they don't know. And one of our own could be working as their mole. I don't like the odds. Not for us and not for President Brooks. I'm sure Jamie has already contacted you with information. Get to the bottom of this quickly.
Richard tipped $5, proud member of the 40-year-old Noah fan club.
Yeah. Us old men got to stick together.
That's right. Nice work. Thanks, Richard.
Let's see. Foster.
Look at that old security camera over there.
Yeah. Looks
It's
like a
quiet
room.
too.
Yeah,
Looks like one of Tex Murphy's offices.
you can barely hear it.
Actually, let's. I forgot there was a thing we gotta look at. Oh, we got a thing. Gaff was here.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the dude who has the power in Russia. See the nukes folder in your cabinet.
Ooh.
There should be a game where it's just a bunch of sticky notes that you just find a sticky note that says, "Now look in this thing," and you look in there. It's
Nukes.
just the whole game is just one sticky note taking you to another area, until you get to the final area. That would be a good game.
Disc.
Good old games and Magog.
Yeah.
Good old games and more
Back out.
awesome good old
I want to
games.
back out.
Nukes.
Back out.
You can't nuke it.
Wait, can you flip through the pages?
I tried.
Okay. Then are we done here?
I gotta close the drawer. Okay. Let's see. How do I use the disc? Disc. Okay.
Even you don't remember how to use a floppy disk. Grand Canyon. News groups.
Okay, so March 2nd, 1996 is when about the time they started filming Phantasmagoria 2. Like March 2nd, 1996 or so, the end of February.
So we filmed it in 96 and it was also released the same year, right?
Yeah.
That's a crazy amount of work that they were able to. I mean, that was incredibly fast.
Well, you started it in January, so
Yeah, still. I think in that particular case, they could have taken a little more time.
Yep. By the way, I found an interview. Actually, I found an article about Phantasmagoria 2 from August 1996 that was conducted in April 1996, and they were talking about the fact that you guys were still filming it. So the reporters in that newspaper were visiting during the filming itself.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. There's so much to read.
I know. Look at that. God.
Skip.
I've been looking at
The header of this message is irregular. View header.
Oh, that's right.
This might be a Beal code. Launch the cipher tool.
sure.
Link established to National Security Agency.
Oh, you're right.
Right.
There are several deciphering puzzles in this game. I forgot about them.
Beal. Again, this is a book code,
Oh boy.
but I don't know what book. Stars and Stripes. No.
Wait, what are we supposed to? This got very complicated. What are we supposed to be doing here?
So,
This is some kind of cipher hidden in the header of this news group posting that we have to decode, and to decode it, it's a Beal cipher, meaning you have to match the code with a book of some kind, and that will help you decode the file. But we don't know. You have to know to decode it. You have to know what book to use.
So, for example,
But
all of these codes are like page 102, word 52, the
Oh, right.
fourth letter. Job
but
314. Hey, Job 314. It's from Mission Impossible 1.
So what are we how are we supposed to know the book? Has that been like should we have been listening and he was talking about a book in some earlier time that we were like I'm confused how we would know the book.
Let's see. We can't. Well, there's no way to know. There's just no
So
way.
this is just a hunt and peck. This is like a brute forcey thing. This is Daniel just
Yeah, let's
checking
try
every
all of
book
the
out.
books.
Oh boy. President Brooks isn't fooling everybody. The end treaty is about as right. Let us Yankee scum disarm her.
The entreaty is to set the end
Grotto's
of your
trying to help
political
us. There was a
regime.
book on your desk at one point. Remember back.
It
Anybody
was
remember
Beowulf,
back?
though.
Oh yeah, Grendel. Let's check out Beowulf.
Link established to National Security Agency.
I could try it.
There it is. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, come on, baby.
Decryption unsuccessful.
Oh, snap.
Looks like Japanese. Waru.
We got something else from that raid, says Sentry. I don't remember the raid, so that was probably last week. You guys raided somebody and got a bunch of stuff.
Decryption unsuccessful.
Okay, we're doing the brute force thing. I like it. Oh, okay. So Beowulf, we have to combine two books. Beowulf
We do?
and says
Okay, so we're trying to find one that has trying to find what has access to both Procat and Peg, and so I see operations has both. Can we report this?
Opening email gateway.
down to weapons department.
What?
That's
No, you
not
can't
right.
cancel. You need to choose an answer and then cancel.
Email cancelled.
That's not right at all.
I feel you, the Gamer's Grotto. He says, I used to play the heck out of these FMV games as a kid, while all my friends were angry I wasn't playing Doom with them. Yep.
Sterling, Peter Reed.
Mm-hmm.
Procat.
Wait, why are you going over the hierarchy of the CIA?
Because there's they mentioned that somebody added a function to this that would tell us who had access to both the Procat file and the Peg theft. So that's what I was looking at. But it doesn't make any sense that I can't report who had access to both.
Case Officer Thorne. Welcome to Interlink.
Maybe we can head back to Washington?
Give it a try.
How do we find that other book? Because it sounds like it's Beowulf and another book. So if it's apparently when we raided somebody.
Let me see this guy again. I want to make sure that we're not skipping anything. He's gone.
Disk 1, allow a few seconds to verify and click OK or press enter. Have we, Sentry says, your inventory might be a good thing to check now and then. Maybe we have something in our inventory that maybe we have that other book.
We got the photo. We got the Yuri. We got the lockpicking tools. We got another floppy disk.
What's that?
I don't know.
It's a book.
It's
That's
Beowulf.
Beowulf. We got Beowulf. All right.
Wait, why we have another floppy disk? Why don't we use that one on the computer?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thorn, case
Robert Holmes
officer.
must be very, very jealous of this soundtrack.
Book.
Book.
I think it's a book.
That's totally a book.
It's in our inbox.
Can we grab it?
No, use the floppy disk on the computer. This is like home day one in the Phantasmagoria 2 soundtrack.
That's right. Let me order books.
What about this month's selection? This month's selection is a special treat for you mystery fans. The Rabbit Hound is an astonishingly realistic mystery wrapped in an up-to-the-minute tactical thriller. Okay.
All right, so the Rabbit Hound, not the...
Download selection now.
Wow. That e-books back then?
Sure. Oh. Books don't take that much space. You know, it's a text
I
file.
don't remember
Case
ever
Officer
people
Thorne.
reading books on their computer back in 1996. They were way ahead of their time, this game.
There's no way this should work.
Link
Why
established
why
to
would this
National
be the...
Security Agency.
Oh, it's going to work. I'm telling you right now. You're going to use the Rabbit Hound.
Decryption
with Beowulf.
successful.
Booyah.
Oh!
Onyx Procat has come through for you again. I have acquired a high-grade nuclear pit. Send final payment and come solo to agreed meeting. Mirage. Okay, can you write it back and say, okay, where did we agree again?
Link
Well, there's another
established
message
to
we gotta
National
decode
Security
here. So let's
Agency.
decode it. Did they use the same book?
Decryption
Yep.
successful.
Payment for high-grade pit sent. I will attend the meeting as planned. Onyx. Okay, somebody remind us where the meeting is. Imminent boom.
What?
Sorry.
We're going to decipher this, and it's just going to be a JPEG of Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Disk switch while you're reading your emails is kind of...
Dirty pool.
What happened? What happened? Grab.
What's going on?
I sure hope I'm wrong about this. But it sounds like this message is referring to a nuclear pit. You know, the part that goes boom.
Yeah.
He was talking to the audience, not to an actual agent.
Really?
Yeah, because it seems like
They come
He
in
was-
and talk to the audience?
No, I'm just saying that him giving this information.
To find this pit deal by tracking Onyx, I had the intel experts put together a case called Aid the Hunt. Now he's finding the CIA exit. Okay.
Controlled access authenticated. Power play compartment accessed.
This dual-capable 20 KT yield thermonuclear features are PU-239 plutonium pit, 5 kilograms, spark plug for increased yield and reliability. Sounds fun.
I'm guessing not the sort of thing we want terrorists to have. Okay.
Yep.
When I said get to the bottom of things, I wasn't expecting them to blow up in our face. Well, Miss Sammy, tried to uncover this nuclear sale. It's clear that these pro-cat hoodlums is more important in ways you can imagine. Focus your efforts on putting Onyx out of business. The pit could have more political repression than I care to ponder. Okay.
Hourly.
It's Warhurst. Jamie has patched us into the image database so that I can talk you through this. We just received these from the ATF.
There's a
Those
giant
people had no
eagle
leads until
of
you
the United
captured
States.
Ying. This is where the peg fell into Scody's hands, and probably Harmonica's. Abandoned warehouse in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn.
That's where the Blair Witch lives.
Peter Ying told you about. Been a heroin broker and a money launderer, but gun running is his first love. His buyers usually end up like this. The ATF
Like the Blair
has been
Witch.
watching Scody for months, but he slipped away after this deal went sour. Thorne, I'm afraid that's not the half of it. Scody killed these men without firing a shot. Marco Fabrizi, apparently the middleman. He and his partners all died
Why?
of
'Cause he's in
massive
the middle?
coronary arrest.
Oh,
At
he's
least
to the
that's what
side, actually.
medical examiner says. And there were no bullets or bullet holes to be found. Nothing. I realize it sounds impossible, but you already know about silent kills. This new weapon gets the same results with no projectile at all. Looks like he
Killed them
rested
with
it
kindness.
there and used this for power. Check your ATF web link for a report from the lead agent. He says there was a, let's see here, a concentrated high-frequency burst at the scene before they moved in.
Sounds like a
Scody
nuclear
escaped
gun.
here. He was killed later, just outside Minsk. Thorne, this new weapon is out there. Probably in Harmonica's hands. I don't need to tell you what that means. I've circulated...
Can you fly, Bobby?
Cole in the State Department. Right now, Harmonica is the most wanted man in the world.
Looks like David Hyde Pierce.
Because of his hairline, probably.
Access to a report available in the archives page of the Bureau of Alcohol. Let's see. I'm gonna try to sum up here. That's a big takedown.
Level critic. Access granted.
All right, look at that. We're in.
I think the first time I heard about ATF is in a DMX song.
I'm truly secret weapons
pyramid
of the silent, very
fires.
deadly device.
Yeah.
Here to this
Fires.
intel this lethal handgun represents the most sophisticated of the pirated Russian arms technologies. The pyramid fires soundlessly. It leaves no visible wound, no blood, no bone fragments, no bullets, no evidence, and as a result, no case.
Look at that
Looks like a
weird ass
boom gun.
gun. Yeah.
How it works is a compendium of 40 years of technological advancements in nuclear physics, named for the pioneering research at the University of Riga in the early 80s. The single bolt fires from the vertex of the pyramid at 477.4 megahertz. It's just a kick-ass gun, basically. Details. There you go. Reveal. Ooh.
It's a ray gun.
Charge coil.
So you shoot it, then the spring moves those chicken legs right into the triangle over there.
Yeah.
And then you die.
Case Officer Thorne, welcome to Interlink.
Oh, man. Let's play Ripper again.
Yeah. Okay, so downloads clips. I wonder if now there's nothing else we can learn here. That book bothers me, the book in the inbox.
You can't get to it, right?
Yeah,
No.
but we already deciphered the thingy, so we don't need any
I
other
know
books.
that. I know, but it still bothers me.
It's nagging at him. I get it.
Okay, you're gonna have to switch discs in, I think.
Okay.
This does. I am flashing back to the 90s, though, because I remember switching discs all the goddamn time in the 90s.
Doom came on 6 floppy disks, and I had to switch them all the time. Luckily, Loom is a pretty linear game, so you don't have too much back and forth. But in that sense, Phantasmagoria 1 and 2 were really great because you switch CDs only at the beginning of a chapter. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, we're no further than where we were.
Were you expecting more things to be on the desk waiting for you?
I was.
Anything in the drawers?
Zero Clef tipped $5. If you had to make a cipher based on a book, what book would you choose?
Snow Crash by Neil Stephenson.
Ooh.
Make a what? A cipher?
Yeah, if we had to use a book to like create a code about
Oh.
what
Catcher in
book
the
would
Rye.
we choose? Heh. Popular choice.
Yeah, no one was ready for that question. It seemed like you were waiting your entire life for someone to ask you this particular question.
It's true. You came
No,
out.
I just came up with my favorite book. That's all.
Yeah,
That's all. You asked what my favorite book is. I'd say Snow Crash.
I mean, if you would have asked me what my name was, it would have taken me more time to come up with an answer.
Let's see.
Well, in the meantime, let's talk about tomorrow's last year.
Yeah, what are we doing?
So tomorrow is the 4th anniversary of the first Conversations with Curtis live stream.
Woo!
Tomorrow.
4 years. Good
4
God,
years ago.
That's crazy. That's insane. I remember it like it was 4 years ago.
Yep. Me too. You were streaming, it was April 14th, 4 p.m. So over here it was like 3 a.m. So I had to stay up. I took the day off.
Oh, that's crazy. I had no idea what I was doing. I reached out to a local arts organization to help me stream because I'd never done it before. And I ended up using them for the first, I don't know, half dozen streams before you came along. And it was one of our followers who really encouraged me to just learn OBS on my own, which was such a pain, but it was worthwhile.
Go on. I'm struggling here. So
Yeah. I mean, this seems. I think I would be lost even if I had been here last week, but I can use that as my excuse for not knowing what the hell's going on.
Yeah, but then
now.
again, you were on every Rama stream and you were still lost. So this is
I was
nothing.
completely lost. My favorite part of the Rama stream was watching you guys use a walkthrough, a speed
A
through,
video walkthrough.
and you still weren't able to follow along. That was golden. Well, Daniel, if you wanted, I mean, do you know? Are you letting Noah? I mean, Noah feels like he's just trying to. Do we want to?
Let's see.
We need a little hint to move us forward.
I need a hint. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Let's brute force it. What do we have in our inventory? Beowulf. Nope. We use that floppy disk. This. We have the lockpick. We have the. What's this? Oh!
That's the picture of the.
This
of
is
the
them
lady.
at a happier time.
Yeah. Okay.
I got an idea. Hang on, I got an idea.
Okay.
All right, here we go. This is it. When Noah has an idea, things start happening.
Access computer. Let's see. I thought I had an idea.
Case Officer Thorne, welcome to Interlink. Controlled access authenticated. Welcome to the Central Intelligence Agency. Power play compartment accessed.
Okay, this is what I wanted. Had to do some digging, but I got there.
Linking to Office of Information Resources. Archives are available. Level Critic.
Image at the right was taken by security camera in Lower Manhattan. Moments after the terrorist attack at the World Trade Center, the gloved man, as he became known, was enhanced by it. Could this man work for ProCat? In Russian, it means for hire. It is allegedly a brotherhood of disgruntled operatives retired from or thrown out of intelligence agencies worldwide. Oh, crap, more. May have existed once, but no longer. Nikolai, retired. He runs a restaurant.
Blah,
Let's
blah.
go to the...
3 years ago, I tracked him down after Thailand and witnessed his death of the British and my 6th officer named John Blake.
Who's John Blake?
Friend.
Contact at, oh my God, that number.
011-4417-555-0909. That number again, 011-44-171-555-0909.
Okay, I'm going to call it.
Oh.
011-44.
01. Oh, 11.
Oh, I got a speaker.
011 441 1 7155 5 0909. I don't think that 555 thing works when you're outside the US because there are actual phone numbers with 555 outside the US.
John Blake here.
Hello.
My
Mr.
name is Thorne. I need your help. I can't believe that worked.
Yes, Thorne. How can I be of assistance?
What? Ask him if
what
this
are we
line
doing?
is secure. What kind of agent are you?
Thought the agency closed the books on them.
Can you give us
Run the
some
agency
information?
closed the books on them.
Interrogating a woman who seems to be a part of ProCat.
Really? Hmm.
Really?
Let me guess. Korean woman known by several names. Marie Cho, Ying Chong Wang, and Debbie Gibson come to mind. She's an acquisition specialist. Used to be with the Korean intelligence before Procat recruited her.
Quiet.
Ah,
Look at
yes,
David Holt.
David Holt. An
Oh,
excellent
yes.
tracker. But alas, the boy lost his nerve at a key point in poor print. Nearly compromised the mission, I'm afraid.
How do you know so much?
I've quite a bit more data, but I can't share it over the phone.
You shared way too much.
Any time would be fine. I'm at home more or less all day, except for the odd trip to town for groceries or a new musical release. I'd welcome a chance to chat.
What?
New musical release.
The new DMX album just dropped. I tend to check them out as soon as they do.
Let's go pay him a visit. Let's go grocery shopping.
That's
Case
really
Officer
fond.
Thorne. Welcome.
Blake's our man.
How the hell could Blake know about Ying? My contacts at MI6 say he's out of touch. Let's check him out.
Yeah, let's check him out. I agree.
Can I help you with something?
Yeah. Why don't you tell me about Procat?
Man, that part of my life is over. Way over.
What can you
Did
tell
you
me about
break up?
conversations with Curtis? Man, that part of my life is over. Way over.
How about Pop Rent?
The agency sent me to bring in Melnikov. MI6 sent John Blake to take him out. Too bad nobody clued me in. I tracked down Melnikov and then Blake killed him.
Do you think Procat is still operating?
You kidding?
Yeah.
Without Melnikov calling the shots, Procat wouldn't even exist. Of course, you could ask Blake what he thinks, but be warned. He's a freak. Some upper-class hipster doing wet work for MI6. In the end, he wasn't cut out for this kind of work. I'm told he still sees Melnikov's ghost. Scares the pants off him, and it serves him right.
Is Blake the guy we just talked to on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
After Paul Print, I moved from operations to intelligence. Sure, the work's boring, but here backstabbing is only figurative. Now I still get to play in the game, but I no longer have to blindly follow orders.
Like us. Damn it. Let's get into intelligence, you guys. Let's quit. Let's see if we can get a transfer.
Ah, we can go to London.
Let's do it. Let's go over to.
Ooh. Let's
Yes,
go into
go on.
intelligence. What are you talking about, Paul?
Well, that's what this guy just went into. He said it's more. You don't get stabbed in the back literally anymore.
Some of us were in intelligence.
Oh yeah, some of us. Who would those some of us be?
1/3 of this live stream.
Interesting. Tell us about it, Noah.
That wasn't me.
All right, it was me. You got some stories to share there, Mr. Intelligence, Mr.
I imagine he doesn't know. Not that he can tell.
Ah, look at that. Now we need to. Maybe that's what Monday's stream should be about. Interrogating Daniel. All right, is he off? Look, is he off?
I'm in the back.
Oh God! Listening to my new album.
Thorne, I've been expecting you.
Yeah.
Please, have a seat. I'd hoped this Procat affair would stay in the distant past, where it belongs. I was working with the agency to take down Nikolai Melnikov. They called him the Butcher of Jahalabad because he terrorized the locals by putting bombs in children's toys. After Afghanistan, he turned capitalist and went on to form Procat. You know, it means for hire in Russian. The bloody bastard. We had to do something. Now, if
Look
you'll
at that
excuse me for
laptop.
a moment, I'll gather that information I promised you.
Yeah, wait a minute. Where are you going? You're gonna go get a weapon and come back and shoot me, aren't you?
And he says,
I'm afraid
welcome.
you know too much, Thorne.
Yeah. Let's check out. We got some. Let's snoop while he's
Yeah.
gone. The Hound of the Baskervilles. That's gonna come in handy. All right.
Hey,
Got a
I had the same
boombox.
stereo.
still.
Looks like an Iowa stereo.
What's he got? Let's play some music, man.
Ooh, it had a
He's
remote
coming back.
control.
We gotta get out of here. He's gonna shoot us.
Here he comes.
He actually might get mad. I don't know.
You'll need this more than I ever will. I call this my Encyclopedia Procat. A compendium of facts and figures and Procat activity, past and present. As far as I know, there are no more than a handful of spy mercenaries. Don't be fooled, though. They're all lethal in their individual ways. Everything I know about Procat is in this folio. I have several stored at strategic locations as a precaution.
And he writes, "Welcome. Me and my scan lines have been expecting you." I don't trust a man that only renders at half resolutions.
Don't you think he
as
might
something
come
behind
after
it.
the man who tried to put him there? The Yellow Pages are no mere academic exercise. Consider them a survival manual. Put them to good use during your investigation.
Okay, you've got a very low hairline.
Did you kill Mulligan? Hair plugs, my good man.
If only I could be sure that I put him in his grave. The car exploded, yes, but I had to withdraw once the device was planted, and 6 never confirmed the kill. Probably only a formality, but a professional likes to be thorough.
Who do you think is running Procat?
Apparently, the new leader doesn't want to suffer Melnikov's fate. He's known
Big
only by his
shoulders,
code
too.
name, Mirage.
No neck.
And that's
No neck,
exactly
big
what the
shoulders.
bugger is. No
And huge
photographs,
hair.
sightings, not even a bloody shadow. I'd wager even Procat members don't know who he is. Or her. No reason Mirage has to be a man.
It's an enlightened age, my good man.
Yeah.
No, no. It was my pleasure.
Oh my God. Someone's
Case
calling.
Officer Thorne, welcome to...
Trust no one. We don't trust anyone. You don't have to tell us that. Peter Stone.
I've authorized Peter Stone to give you access to the offices of David Holden and James Seaton for any intelligence. Okay.
Watch yourself. Doot, 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 doot.
And it says, "Them, this actor has mastered the art of I'm only moving my mouth. Dude doesn't fidget or blink." I think it's better for video compression because there's less movement, so you don't have to add that many keyframes. So he was the reason this game came on 3 CDs and not 6.
Ooh, ominous music.
There's a note. Let's read the note. Companion enjoyed the
Dream
sun
Asylum.
cruise.
Great minds.
Adventures Singapore in the summer. As a loyal travel tech customer, you're now eligible for 25% off your next journey. Bring this letter to a travel agent, and we'll make your travel dreams come true. Let's just do that. Let's forget the crime, and let's go on a cruise. The
Agent
old
Birdsong. File that Maxine Foster. Okay.
Why is he yelling?
I'm risking my life now.
These men, mafia, they are called. We're becoming too strong. They are never too satisfied. They want more of everything, more money, more power. They are my people, yes, but they are ruthless. They carry tradition for centuries. They are proud to be criminals. They are thieves who profess the code. You cannot stop them, but I must tell you that my contact within their cabal says to me they will take life of Dubansky, who wishes to be president of Russia. Oh, there's more.
No exclamation marks. Just yelling without exclamation marks.
The Vori are the thieves of this country, but they... All right. Remember this, Maxine. Oof.
The word is Procat. Nobody home?
Connect 4.
This again.
Hey, camera's unplugged.
Something's up.
Is that significant?
Well, the music sure is helping. Seems to think so.
Wow.
Oof.
And sound mixing in the 90s.
Zero Cleft writes, 90s game makers really thought offices were the most exciting locations for their games. It's true.
I think this is also to save up on disk space, because when you get emails and reply to emails and read files, then you don't need to play video files, which take up a lot of space. So you just read an email and get the same amount of information with...
But we can't... Where's the snarky reply? Where's the...
Case Officer Thorne. Well-controlled access authenticated.
Where's the dumb jokes?
Welcome to the central power play compartment.
Were you even aware of the snarky replies?
No, no clue. That's the sound of someone who's perplexed and not sure where to go next.
Yeah.
I make that sound pretty much every time I play a game.
Reprogram queries. Who are these people?
Americo Airlines. Abundanza. Rotha Air.
I don't know what I'm looking for.
Daniel, you want to point us in some direction? Does somebody else in the chat want to point us to something?
I think we should be in Moscow. Wait. Look at all the tickets.
Okay.
And you will find one for the... Yeah, that's the one. From Delhi to Berlin.
What about it?
Did you click on it, or are you supposed to?
Opening email gateway.
Well, I guess it's the one with Berlin, right? No. Yeah, do Berlin.
Message sent.
He's gonna be like, wrong.
That's a quick response.
Well, Thorne, nice work. Onyx is a
Nice.
clever one, but not clever enough for us. I'll try
No,
to track
he
him
was
down
clever
and follow
enough for
up on
us.
the other leads.
Now what? What do we call this? It's a good day of CIAing. Spycraft, the email edition.
I thought we could go to Berlin. I guess not. I don't know. I thought that would open something up, and it didn't.
Do we have any other messages?
Nope.
Case Officer Thorne. Welcome to Interlink.
Okay, let's see if we missed anything.
Okay.
We went to London. We went to Moscow. Oh, we didn't go to Moscow. Wait, halt? Yeah, okay. See, okay. We've been here. Been to Seaton's office. The fact that they could play a MIDI file while they were waiting for you to swap CDs is nothing more than a technological marvel. Ooh, we got a message.
Yes.
Case Officer Thorne. Well,
Is it Yuri?
I found
Did we
another
get a
set
call
of
from
field
Yuri?
codes. These are in the news group rec.music.blues. It's a pair of messages from a Fred Vorble at Georgetown University. I checked them out, no such person. I managed to break Vorble's BO codes. Listen up. One reads, operative to London. The other, operative to Moscow, Raven captured. This matches your travel itinerary. I smell a mole.
Oh boy.
Thorne, before you get too cozy with your fellow team members, keep in mind that where this mole is concerned, nobody is above suspicion.
Oh boy. I have downloaded a new Eclipse tool to your workstation. The tool will now allow you to view those who had access to your itinerary as well as the other compromised information. William Colby. We need to talk to Yuri. Everybody keeps telling us to talk to Yuri.
Yeah, we were supposed to get a phone call from Yuri. That's why I...
We'll go to Pearson's office. If there's a phone call, it's going to come from there.
Aha.
Yeah.
Is it possible to meet at my office? I have something
Yes.
to share with you.
Absolutely.
Maybe you were the mole. Yep, take control, Noah.
Oh, okay. I would be happy to.
Various menu. Here. This may be of use.
Here.
It's a big old
These are class photos.
unknown, Slobodan, Krovchuk, Gromchev, Onyx, Samir.
Is blank file very unhelpful?
No, I did nothing.
Please do not ask where I got this. We're both professional. You need it, I have it. Even that is more than I should say. You must go now. I do not want to get caught here, together, with what you have in your hands.
It says there's nothing in there. This is
the
tell me where you got
file.
You have far more pressing problems, my friend. I suggest you keep your priorities straight.
it. He's good. I like
I
his
have jeopardized my
underplayed.
standing in SVR to help you. Do not make me regret it. Now, please. I'm very busy.
Get out. All right. Jeez.
You got a fax.
To be fair, there was other stuff there that I didn't see. Hang on, let's.
You
Is
have
that
a
it?
fax.
Onyx?
That looks new.
Yeah, Onyx.
Dun, 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 dun.
There was pages that I didn't turn.
Oh boy. Report the success of Operation Dagger. Enticed into acquiring the vehicle and paid a lot of money for. Oof. Games that make us read. I don't know. I just
The serial numbers of the bills were. I'm assuming this is going to be significant, the serial numbers.
Case Officer Thorne.
Follow that lead.
Glad to see you've got a lead on the pit sale, Thorne. Good luck.
Okay, that's it.
This video message could have been an email.
Those serial numbers you discover will help us find. Oh, it's the case file has been updated. Okay, we got to find those serial numbers now.
Okay.
$1. You get $1. Ooh, what is this? Do we have a puzzle? Is this a puzzle?
It's a puzzle.
Mm-hmm. Date and location.
Travel tech database. Oh boy.
$90210 clothing.
Would never have lasted 5 minutes in this game.
I don't know. Let's see.
Mm-mm.
37.
So he used these bills.
Ludendorff Airlines. Delhi, India.
There's two Berlin things. I don't know.
Okay. Let's look at the ones from March 9th. Yeah.
Travel tech database. Hotel Schlumpfen.
So Hotel Schlumpfen. On March 9th.
He flew in on the 8th. Heidelberg.
And then he went to...
So I think it's this guy.
Opening email gateway.
Heidelberg.
Heidelberg.
And the Schlumpfen. Thorn.
Message sent.
You got a fax?
Dang, they're so quick.
Please hold for the President of the United States.
Holy cow.
Appreciate your efforts concerning this assassination conspiracy. But I've just been briefed on this nuclear pit situation.
That's not the Oval Office.
And I agree that
And that's not the president either.
He'll follow up with you shortly. The country's counting on you. God bless and good luck.
Right, well.
Thorne, I understand the president has already
He's still drunk.
Finding the pit is the top priority. Put the harmonica hunt on hold.
Oh, why are you mad at me? What did I
Put
do
the
to you?
harmonica hot dog on hold.
Okay, so where do we go now? Travel to Germany, maybe? Yeah, we can.
Sure.
Let's go to Germany.
Let me say, we actually accomplished a lot there. Germany.
So let me get this straight. We've accomplished a lot so far. Is that?
Yeah, I mean,
I think
we're in disc 3.
Oh,
Disc
all right.
3 means, you know.
Of how many discs? Like 9?
I think 3.
3.
There's only 3.
So we're getting somewhere?
Yeah.
This is great. I never know. Oh, hello there, Mr. Want to go to the disco? Let's go to the disco. I'm right here.
Please come in.
All right, thanks. You're making me nervous. Stop. It's like that Monty Python, that scene where he's like, come with me. You want to know the meaning of life?
Come.
Good, just keep coming, yes.
My name's Thorn.
Then you know I no longer deal with the company.
I know you're here to buy a nuclear pit. I want to make a deal. I'm not Thorn. I'm just a...
I have no knowledge of such a transaction.
Oh, dang it. You're too good for me. See if I can come up with something else. How about cooperate? I send Indian government, or cooperate? I send the Indian government to Chamba. I've got one choice. I'm just going to...
It seems I have little choice. What do you want?
Nice. We are good agents. When is the pit deal going down?
The deal is at midnight tonight. We are to meet at the Scharfenstahl plant on the outskirts of town.
Scharfenstahl.
I'm to give them the password and they will give me the pit.
What's the password? Haha, I beat you to it.
What's the password?
French vanilla. Procat looks after its own. They will be back up there.
That's why he gives everyone French vanilla.
Thoughts of gunplay with them if I were you. They will be prepared for such actions.
French vanilla. What do you say about the coconut? It said coconut is on its own. Thanks for the information. Tell me.
The harmonica hot dog, the French vanilla.
Freeze. I'm going to have a look around. Freeze. I'm going to have a look around.
He actually froze the FMV scene.
Nice. I love it. Okay, keep freezing. I'm watching you. You better keep freezing. Look in your pocket. Look on your necklace.
What am I looking for?
Yeah, you're supposed to be looking for something. Is there something in the background? There's a light on in the window back there.
Wow.
What was that?
Oh no! I didn't want to do that.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
I want to reload and go back and look around more. Oh, damn it.
What happened?
I wanted to... damn it. I want to reload.
Reload.
Do it.
Let's switch
Germany.
CDs.
You gotta switch CDs again, I know. I'm sorry.
Lay that
I hate making work for you, but this is
That's fine.
He's working so hard here. Look at him. Oh, he must be exhausted.
Germany.
I know I missed something there.
But you told me to freeze.
Hi, I'm right here. No, I'm right here. No, I'm right here, right in front of you, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna skip the...
Okay, go ahead.
No, choose the options you chose before.
Okay.
Then you know.
Deal. How did you know about Jumbo?
Such a transaction.
I just guessed.
Okay. I wonder what would have happened if you went to Chamba. Dang, you got me. No, I have to tell you.
What do you want?
Well, I want you to freeze.
French vanilla. Procat looks after its own. They will be back up there. I would not.
French vanilla. Coconut cream pie. Okay.
Oh, I can turn.
No.
Okay. Nice. Oh, we got a nice array of clothing you can grab. There's something in there. What's that? Oh, you got some. Nice.
Wow.
What else is there? Looks like there's a belt or something. Is there a gun? Nothing else to click. That's it. That's all I got. Make sure you're still frozen. Better still be frozen. Okay, good. We're still looking around. Nice.
Just spit the cloth. and talk like a normal human being.
It's a sock in his mouth, and that's it. Oh my god.
Dave, sock in mouth.
Germany shootout. Oh, you're expecting some action.
Yeah, I think Daniel should take over from here because I'm thinking this is going to be a massive violence.
Massive violence? Shoot or talk?
Let's shoot first, talk later. Let's talk first and shoot later.
What do you prefer?
I guess we'll talk, but
it's not going to go anywhere.
So you take over.
Okay.
Hier stimmt was nicht. Irgendwas ist los.
Hello.
Mich nicht wundern, wenn die Schweinehunde mich nicht
How
auch
do they not see us?
abknallen werden.
We noticed the kink, Annie. We just chose not to go down that road.
They captured her. I don't have any idea where she is. We were supposed to meet. I just
You Schweinhund!
Are we bothering you? Oh, hi. We've been here for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Do you know where the bathroom is?
I wandered in here accidentally.
Yeah.
I am Onyx. Do you have the pit? This will work.
We got it right here.
Right here.
All you need is the right password and it's yours.
Oh, baby, we know that one.
Yeah, toasted Fruit
Loops.
Loops.
Hey, pretty good. I guess you are Onyx. That's easy. This is so easy.
It's not that heavy for a nuclear pit.
We're leaving. See ya. Don't shoot us.
There'll be more where that came from.
All right. I'll be back with some vanilla bean later on. See ya. That was so easy. Let's go back and shoot him now.
Game over.
I guess there wasn't need for a shootout.
Case Officer Thorne, welcome to...
Please hold for the President of the United States.
Congratulations on a job well done. The country and the world owe you a debt of gratitude. And I'm still counting on you to nail this
George
harpsichord
Bush
character.
impersonator.
We saved the world. Hey.
Outstanding work, Thorne.
Hello, Flash. You've saved your Earth.
I've explained the situation to the Chancellor. He'll have a team waiting at the airport. They'll pick up a bit. Now you can get back to the real mission. Harmonica.
Oh, man, we have more work to do. I thought we were done.
No, you're gonna get back to the real mission. Getting the
If we
harmonica
chose,
hot dog.
Sentry says if we chose Shambu, Onyx would have given us the wrong password. And then we would have had to get a shootout.
Oh.
Okay, let's go to Washington or Moscow.
Go to Moscow. There's more stuff to do in Moscow.
We are getting near the end of our time, or at least my time to stick around. If you guys want to keep going, it will not hurt my feelings.
Wow, it sounds like you're really invested in this game.
No, I'm loving this. It's good. But I just also know that we only get Spoonie one day a week if we're lucky, and if you guys are in it, I don't want to stop the progress.
It's Harmonica.
Hello.
The alley across from the safe house. Be there in 1 minute. No tails, no backup. Compromise me and I'm gone. I just might kill you
fair
on my
enough.
way.
Okay, Boomer. Tell Max that.
I got it. Tell Max and Harmonica wants to meet in the alley. Go meet Harmonica in the alley. I think Harmonica's a silly code name. Let's
What do you think we should do?
Let's go in the alley. Let's go get him.
You want to tell Max first or no?
I was gonna say let's just go meet him, but yeah, I'm okay with telling Max. That's fine.
No, but maybe he'll kill someone if we tell Max. What did he say?
Who was the guy on the phone call we just talked to? Was that Harmonica?
That was Harmonica. That was the assassin.
He was kind of snippy with us. I don't know. Let's go meet him. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
You're thinking we're going to get killed, but that might be true.
Oh, I'm not thinking anything. I just wanted to know what you thought.
Okay. You had one of those. Okay. Those. Ah.
No
Oh,
cops
harmonica.
to use. He actually cleared you for field work?
Do we have our gun pointed at him at least?
Glad you can make it, Thorn.
Yeah, maybe. What do you want? How did you know where to find me? How did you know where to find me? You
Yeah,
told me to
we
come in
went to
alley.
the alley.
Procat has their eyes on you. Of course, we thought you were harmless.
No, we're not. I'm not harmless. I'm harmful.
Is that your sci-fi gun or is that a real gun?
Yeah. It looks like a sci-fi gun.
You're not so harmless. You caught
No,
me.
that's a real gun.
Pretty soon you could have us all nailed. Unless I nail you first.
Well, yeah, well, if I nail you first,
we could just
before
let
you
the
nail
agency
me,
do
then
the
I'll
work.
get you first.
You're into Major Fall back at Langley. They're gonna finger you for the mole.
It's getting kinky again. So what do you want from me? Finger me for the mole? That's better.
I'm gonna give you a choice. An easy one if you know what's good for you.
Look at his guns making all these clicky sounds.
Yeah.
Die.
Sound mixing.
What are you gonna do? Join Procat? Why should I join Procat? I've been looking for some freelance work. You and Procat can kiss my. Oh, I don't know. What's he
I'm
gonna
guessing
shoot
that's
us
where
with
we get cut off by
I'm
a
not a
gunshot.
very patient man. You're pushing your luck.
that? Oh yeah? I'm pushing your luck. I'll push you.
Right, there's a document locked in Foster's desk. Third drawer from the top on the right. It's a list of payments to local contacts for the past 3 months. Get it right now and come back here. A friend of mine will
Okay.
take care of you.
Sounds
You
good.
pass this test, and then we talk.
Man, that's a huge
Sounds good.
silencer.
Yeah, there's one.
Okay, let's save here and call it a night. I think this is a good time as any.
I think so too. I think we had a nice little session with harmonica. I think we're getting somewhere. I think we're becoming pals.
Stealing a document.
Don't worry,
All
Fraser.
right, and that's that.
All right, this is good. This is fun. I'm enjoying it. It's it's a lot
You
of.
want to spin the wheel of Curtis, or do you want to? You just want to go?
You got. Well, I think if you put it that way, we should definitely do it.
Or you just want to go.
Ozzy Astaroth tipped $5. So this
thank
or
you,
Tex
Ozzy.
Murphy? Which do you prefer?
Let's
This
see.
or Tex Murphy?
This or Rama? That's a better.
I've heard this over Rama.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think this and Tex Murphy are two very different games. They're different enough that they're not really fair to compare them.
Yeah, this one takes itself very seriously. It's very,
Yes.
by the book. It's a, and I mean, for me, Tex Murphy just has a great sense of humor and
Yeah.
there's a sense of fun and, taking a genre and messing around with it. And that's always fun to experience.
Let's see.
Let's.
Now I can see what you see. All right.
Okay. Okay, so Paul, if you want to thank all of the people who donated, now's
All
the
right,
time
we
to
got
read
Top
them.
Fuel today. We got Scandy. Thank you so much. Ozzy coming in there at the end there. Zero Cleft. Those Deaf Mutes. MDQP and Jwex. Oh, and there's one more. Is that Top Fuel? That's Top Fuel.
Spin the wheel.
I think I said his name twice. Thanks, you guys. Really appreciate your support.
Okay,
Let's
Noah,
spin away.
spin that wheel.
Oh. There we go. Okay. I'm going to take a bet. I'm looking at, it's going to be Jwex. I'm thinking, oh, it might
MDQP.
be MDQP.
Yay!
There we go. Nice.
And since
Yes,
we're
Andy, this is an Ultros shirt from Final Fantasy VI, I believe. Final Fantasy VI.
and apparently
Nice.
we reached 3,000% of our goal. So
Our
let's spin
$2 goal.
again.
Our goal of $2. I want my $2. Name that movie. Okay, we're looking at Ozzy. No, it's
Ooh.
going to be
Scandi.
Right?
I don't think
Smack of
Scandi
the
ever
Netherlands,
won
Scandi.
anything on the Wheel of Curtis.
Nice job. There you go. Well done. Well done. Just reach out to our friend Mr. Daniel on Discord, and he will send you the link to, or he'll let you know what our list of games are. You guys can decide what that is, and you can take it or gift it or however you want to.
You're the big winners on the Wheel of Curtis.
Yeah. Well, guys, thanks for joining. Thanks to Noah. Appreciate it. And I hope maybe someday our next stream we can bring Thaco and Inigo Montoya to the cameras and they can meet each other over the
That sounds like a good idea.
Over the camera. Daniel, it's
Thank you
time
for
for you
your
and the
patience.
family
I
to
know
get a dog now.
thank you for your patience. I know I struggle with the puzzle sometimes, but I'm getting there.
What?
I like how you just stick with it. When I watch you and Daniel play, it makes me realize that I'm too impatient when I play games like this on my own. I also feel a certain pressure that I need to get better at about like, oh, people are watching. And if I'm just sitting here
Oh, I feel
reading,
that too. I feel that too. Yeah.
I feel like I need to move forward and all that. So
But that's always a problem because sometimes people are bothered by the fact that we talk over cutscenes, for example, because they want to experience the game and then watch our reactions to something we saw in the game. But on the other hand, when you don't speak over cutscenes, then when you don't talk over cutscenes, then they say that there are way too many awkward silences in between or way too much silence. So
you can't win. You can't win with these people. They're the worst. I swear.
Yeah.
These guys. Horrible group of fans. I hate these fans.
Well, because of the dude
yeah,
on the
I'm fired
right.
up. I'm excited for the next time.
Excellent. All right. Well, we'll check in, see if next weekend works. I don't think I've got any big events on the horizon, so I should be available. But we'll double check schedules and get back to y'all and go from there.
Okay. And
Anybody
we'll
else?
also...
And then Daniel and I will be back tomorrow at noon, like an old school, old timey Monday afternoon stream. Don't know what we're doing, but I think Daniel's got some plans and that'll be fun. So we'll be celebrating the 4th anniversary of Conversations with Curtis. And
great.
That's kind of cool. So,
and we'll also need to figure out what our next game is because we're going to have like 30 minutes or 40 minutes of gameplay left on Spycraft. So we'll need to figure out what our next game is.
There's a new game that my brother just bought called Blueprints that would seem like it's right up your alley. I don't know much about it, but it does seem like it's kind of a puzzly game that you might like.
Okay.
Can you play? Can you play? I don't think you can, but it would be really fun if we could play Portal 2 with 3 people.
No, you can't play it with 3, but it's
okay. All right. Anyway, we'll figure something out. Okay, have a good one, you guys. Have a great rest of your enjoy the rest of your Sunday, if there's still any of it left, and we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye. 3,000% of our goal.